everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Dose of Jayla, Jayla Simone, Dose of Jay, Jayla Be Good, Big Mama.
Big mama, big mama, big mama.
Okay, so we're back at it again with another video, but for today's video we're gonna do things you should know before coming to Prairie View A&M University, also known as PVAMU, also known as Alta Vista College. Hey. All right, so we're gonna just dive right into it. My list is on my phone so we don't get off track. Peep the cheetah print. If you can't tell subliminally, I like cheetah print, okay? I'm a cheetah girl. But anywho, this video is for incoming freshmen. If you're not an incoming freshman, this might not pertain to you. But you could be a transfer student, I don't know. But if you freshly coming to Prairie View A&M University, watch this video. Okay. Number 1, do summer bridge or PCI. PCI is basically for like science majors, so you can get your like some of your core classes out the way before you actually come to college, and so you can be a step ahead. It's just like the summer before, but do those so you can get ahead. You can get your GPA off the bat. You'll be around other you'll be able to come to the campus before everyone else, so you'll move in, you'll get your meal plan and everything like that. You'll meet people before you come to college, so you get acquainted before like the start where everybody's coming in and you're already with the juniors and seniors and stuff like that. So do summer bridge or PCI. Literally look it up and do it. I remember I did it, but I did it whenever it was COVID, and so ours was virtual. I still met like a few people, but it's better in person, and it's in person now, but do it, okay? Number 2, stay at the UC. If you don't have an option to, like you have to go to the phases or you have to go to the square, okay, so be it. But if you have a chance to pick where you're gonna stay, the UC, you have to go through the trenches to get to the suburbs, okay? So go to the trenches, go stay in that 2x1 and live lavish, y'all. You're literally in the middle of all the, it's not drama, like you're just in the middle of everything, so you're gonna be fine. Like it's easy to get to classes from the UC. You're like, the UC is like the one place that's on, like the one housing opportunity that's like directly on campus. Like the other housings are like on the outskirts of campus, but not the outskirts. So like the outskirts, so like Prairie View is like, so it's like right here, and like the UC is right here, but like literally the other housing developments are literally just like on the other side of the street, if that makes sense, okay? But anywho, stay at the UC, okay? You're literally, that's like the best I can get, the best advice I can give you, because you'll literally go to like, there's the UC also has like a courtyard, and in the courtyard they have a panther room, they have a weight room, and they also have like a theater room, and then people be going to the square courtyards, and it's just easy accessible walkways to get to places. You're maybe like a 5-minute walk from 8-minute, maybe like a 5-minute walk to the MSC. And so yeah, the MSC is where we eat our food. That's where the cafeteria is. So yeah, speaking of the cafeteria, number 3, choose your meal plan wisely. I can give y'all like what the meal plans are as of right now, as of 2025, but I think when you first come in, they give you a designated meal plan. It's like 17 meals and only like $200. But your second semester, I think you're able to pick. And so if you're able to pick, then I would say pick like the 10 or 14, because you want to be reasonable. Like if you're the type to not, if you don't like, mind y'all, they have to cook for everyone, so they don't know people's allergies and stuff like that, so they can't season the food. We do have a seasoning rack in the MSC, but they can't directly season the food and stuff like that, okay? So we have to be considerate of how they're cooking the food. They have to use like natural spices and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So if you don't like that and you don't like cafeteria food and you're gonna cook, mind you, the UC does not have like cooking stoves and stuff like that. So if you're gonna ask your friends at the square to cook and stuff like that, okay, cool. But if you don't, pick the 14th. But if you're gonna cook or find a way to cook or buy plates or go out to eat, then pick the 10th. Just let's be here with it, okay? Number 4, bring your car. And if you can't bring a car, beg and plead to bring a scooter, okay? This is why. Prairie View is right here. Cypress is right here. Houston is right here. Do you see what I'm saying? So Prairie View to Cypress is 20 minutes. 15 if you know how to drive for real. And then from Cypress to Houston, that's another 30 minutes. So what's 30 plus 20? 50 minutes, pushing an hour depending on what part of Houston you're at. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go to Houston, Texas, I want to be a Houston hottie, bring a car. Because how you gonna get to Houston? Y'all, Ubers cost like $30. Are you gonna be paying $30 to get there, $30 back? And if it's rush hour or it's peak Uber time, you're paying upwards of $50. So be considerate. But make friends that have cars. But yeah, don't use people if they have a car. But like, be conscious of like how you're asking for a ride and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just be considerate, because you don't want to make someone feel like they're being used. You know what I'm saying? If you had a car, how would you feel if somebody kept asking you like, oh, can you take me? You don't want that. So don't be that, okay? Number 5, at random points of time, Prairie View has bad Wi-Fi. So it could be a random day. I might have a final due, and next thing you know, the Wi-Fi is out. Why? We don't know, but the Wi-Fi goes out. So be considerate and mindful of when you do your assignments, okay? But also, if y'all can get like an external way to get Wi-Fi, then do it. But the Wi-Fi is not terrible. It's just just be considerate of when you're doing your assignments, because it might be that random day where you got a project or something due and you need the Wi-Fi and it's just out. But you can go like to Buc-ee's and stuff like that. But you don't want to do all that. You know what I mean? But anywho. Number 6, your roommates are not your friends initially. Like, of course they're your friend. Like, y'all start off like, okay, we're both new to this. Like, okay, cool. But y'all are roommates, you know what I'm saying? Some people like to jump and like attach themselves already, but some people don't do that. So just be mindful, y'all. Just be mindful. And don't be butthurt if like they don't want to do stuff with you, or don't be butthurt if they, I don't know, have other friends. Who knows? But just be mindful, y'all. Number 7, y'all have to realize that college is like another stepping stool from high school. So you're figuring out yourself. You're figuring out like who you are as a person, what you like to do, what you don't like to do, like your hobbies, your interests, this, that, and the third. So you're not always going to continue to be friends with the people you came in with or like meet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be friends for a semester and then y'all might fall out. But that's okay, because you know why? It's all a learning experience on who you are and what you like to do, okay, y'all? Don't ever be butthurt if you lose a friend or significant other, because it's just a learning stool. You know what I mean? And don't be scared to jump into friendships or relationships because like, oh, I'm scared I'm gonna get hurt. You need to get hurt in order to learn what you like and what you don't like, okay, y'all? But anywho, I think we're on number 8, okay? Number 8, we have bugs. Like I just told y'all, we're on the outskirts of Houston. That means we're in the country. We have bugs. Some of the establishments don't have bugs, you know what I mean? Because they're nicer. I stay in View 2, thankfully. So I don't have bugs. But if you're in the UC, the phases 1 and 2, phases 1 and 2 is the trenches compared to everybody else though. But anywho, it's not that bad, but that's what we say. But anywho, if you just be considerate of the bugs. So if you don't be surprised, okay, y'all? So like if you have to, like if you come and you see a roach or something like that, it ain't nothing crazy. Like if you're not used to that, get used to it, because it's not that far-fetched for people to have roaches. You know what I'm saying? It's not that far-fetched that people have spiders and stuff like that. So just be prepared. Maybe get a little bug spray And then maybe before you get in your establishment, maybe bomb the place. I remember I had to do that one of my years. I think it was my sophomore year. Me and my roommate, we had to bomb our apartment because it was bad roaches. You know what I mean? But then after we bombed it and we set out like the little traps, we didn't really see any more roaches after that. So yeah, just be considerate, okay? Number 9, I'm so fine. 9, I'm so fine. So number 9, y'all, when you come to college, join organizations. Now I'm not talking Greek organizations. I'm talking about the baseline organizations like let's say I am a criminal justice minor. I want to join the criminal justice club, or I'm a biology major and I'm a woman. Join Women in STEM. Like, there's a lot of organizations. I think there's like 150 organizations. Literally join them. There's nothing that's gonna hurt to join people. I mean, there's nothing's gonna hurt to join them because you're gonna meet new people. You're gonna be able to like meet people that have the same interests as you, and that's just like networking. You know what I'm saying? So just join the organizations, and I think so school starts like around August, or if you're in the spring. But if you start in August, school starts in August, and then by September, there's like an involvement fair, and that's where you're able to see like what organization is which, what they have to offer, what are their principles, what's their mission, what do they want to do with their organization or whatever. The third, they might even have applications open. Literally go to the involvement fair and look and just go meet people, y'all, because why would you want to come to college and just be shacked up in your room? I mean, if you're a senior, that's understandable. But if you're fresh in college, I mean, you came here to get a degree, but at the same time, you're trying to learn yourself and you're trying to meet new people. You're trying to experience life. And experiencing life, you have to meet new people and engage with new people. Therefore, get out that room and go join organizations, y'all. So, yeah. Number 10. Basically, to piggyback off of meeting new people, you need to meet your professors, okay? So, that means go to their office hours. Or on the first day of class, be like, oh, hi, my name is Jayla. I wanted to introduce myself. I'm this major, minor, and yeah, I just want to introduce myself. Thank you. Can't wait to work with you. But, wait, they don't love you like I love you. When you first come to college, the advisor picks your schedule. But on that second semester, as in January, when we get back from winter break, before you even do that, in December and November, you're registering for new classes. What you need to do is go and rate my professor, search up your school name, Prairie View A&M University, and you need to search up that professor name that's on PV Place. And you need to put that name in the thing, and you need to read, oh, this professor is a 4 out of 5, love them, easy online class, I cheated, this, that, and the third. I'm gonna take that class. Or 1 out of 5 stars, I hated this professor, discussion post, 500-word essay, a 10-page paper, did this, did that, didn't help, didn't do office hours, and the last minute he didn't help me with my grade, this and the third. You need to read the Rate My Professor. That's gonna tell you everything you need to know about your professor. And then if you want to, be considerate about how you rate professors, so then more people know, and then y'all can just, you know. Number 11, your grades matter. I know it's your freshman year. I know you don't know how college works, this, that, and the third. Your grades matter. Your GPA matters. If you want to get in some of these organizations like honor societies and this, that, and the third, there's a GPA requirement. If you want to do SGA, Student Government Association, Greek organizations, there are GPA requirements. So just be mindful and consider of what your GPA is and what you're doing in these classes, because people look like that. People look at that. And not even just organizations. If you plan to go to graduate school, doctorate school, medicine school, your GPA matters. It's not just for organizations, it's for a plethora of things, even scholarships. Literally everything is considered on your GPA. So please take care of your GPA. I don't have the best GPA, and that has hindered me from a lot of stuff. So be considerate of your GPA. All right. Number 12, back to going to organizations, you need a network. Networking it's just like going to meet people, you know what I'm saying? Join organizations, you network, you meet people, and then maybe just on an everyday basis, speak to the people in your class. On the first day of class, they're gonna be requesting group meets. Join the group meets. Be helpful if you need help with the homework. Oh, how did you solve this problem? This and the third. Be helpful, network, help people out, and they'll help you. Sometimes. That's a whole nother conversation. All right. Number 13, but I really think this is 14, but who knows? Number 13. Use your resources, y'all. People come to college, and then I'm a part of organizations. I'm part of like SGA and stuff, right? And people be like, oh, SGA doesn't do this, SGA doesn't do that. There was a whole, it's not even a scandal, but there was a whole mix or ordeal because the freshmen were mad about their GPAs being low, like their cumulative GPAs being low. Y'all, the organizations are not responsible for you. You know what I'm saying? They're not responsible for you and your GPAs. What you need to do is use all the resources, y'all. Prairie View offers tutoring center, the writing center, and the tutoring and writing center are in the library. Go to the library. There's printing machines. There's computers. If you don't have a computer, there's computers that you can check out. What else is there? There's what's it called? Yeah, tutoring. There's even podcasts and stuff like that. And then now on top of the tutoring and stuff like that, Prairie View offers a health center. The health center offers counseling. If you don't have food, they have food service. If you don't have clothes, there's clothing in there. If you don't have what else? And there's like a whole like medical center. So if you need to get tested for STDs and STIs, you can get tested there. I think there is a pharmacy in there as well, and you can put these medical expenses on your student account. So just be like mindful, like that whole health center has a lot of stuff, and then there's condoms and stuff like that that you can take. Everything's for free besides the medical center and getting tested and stuff like that, but it's at low cost if you have insurance. But even if you don't have insurance, I think it is still a low cost compared to other places. But just use your resources on top of the health and mental health. There's mental health and counseling, if I didn't say that. On top of that, there is a career center. At the career center, they have professional clothes. The career center offers a career coach, and that career coach can help set up like interviews. They can help set up like your resume, and they can give you opportunities for internships, stuff like that. Speaking of internships, by your freshman and sophomore year, you need to get into an internship, y'all. So much information, but y'all need to talk to your career coaches, and they're gonna help you. They're gonna help set you up on the path you need to be to help whenever you're graduating. The gap isn't gonna be big on what you need to do after you graduate. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be already prepared. So just be considerate and use the resources on campus. There's a lot of resources. I promise y'all. Like one random day, I don't even know what it was for, but they were handing out free laptops. Go get a laptop. You know what I'm saying? Just be considerate and use your resources. What did I say? Use your resources. Use them. All right, where are we at? All right, number 14 or 15. We have one more after this, okay? Number 14, you need to go to all the events. I don't care if your roommate doesn't want to go with you. Go to all the events. Go to what's it called? Like if the school is hosting an event, if an organization is hosting an event, go to them, meet people. You know what I'm saying? Go have fun because you only live once. And so what you need to do is go outside. You're here at college for a reason. You left home to go find yourself. So go find yourself at these events and go have fun and just explore. If you don't like it, okay, it's fine. You still did something. Now you have something to talk about, like, oh yeah, I went there, I don't really like it. You know what I mean? But go have fun. If you don't have no one to go with, go. Because I'm pretty sure somebody else went that doesn't have no one to go with, and y'all can be friends. Okay? 15. Prairie View is known for being a party school, but I haven't heard that as much. But I will say majority of the parties are during homecoming and spring fest. But if the party isn't during homecoming and spring fest, well, just in general, know who's hosting the party, okay? Prairie View has promoters. There's multiple promotional groups here that just promotes the party. You could join one if that's your niche or whatever aesthetic. If you want to do that, help join the promo team. That you can get in the parties for free. Normally party tickets are like $10 if you get a pre-sale. $20 if you pay at the door, but they have been going up, I'm not gonna lie. So it's really $15 and $25, you know, inflation and stuff like that. But watch out for the promotional groups, y'all. The most popular one here, as in 2025, I will say is AR promos. So if you see a party flyer that's like, oh, we're doing oil spill, oh, we're doing lovers and friends isn't AR promos, but anywho, AR promos in the other one, I don't know who does it, but they're big promotional groups. So do those. So go to those parties. The other ones, I mean, nothing's wrong with going to them, but just, you know, I'm just telling you who's who. Because AR promos at homecoming, guaranteed 10,000 plus people. And I'm not even talking about people from school. I'm talking about people from my state. Oilsville gets down. I wouldn't know, but that gets down, okay? Anywho, what was I gonna say? I think that's it. If there needs to be a part 2, there will be a part 2. But y'all, literally come to college and have fun. There's no reason you shouldn't have fun in college. The only person that can hinder you from having fun is yourself. Okay? You make the decisions to go outside and have fun, or go to class and get bad grades or have good grades. You are responsible for you. Nobody else is responsible for you. So if you come to college, as in Prairie A&M University, you can have fun. You just have to make it fun. I promise y'all, college is a fun experience. It is an amazing experience. And I'm really glad I'm a senior. And it makes me kind of sad. But I had fun. So I want you to have fun too. I hope this video was informational. If it was, leave a like, leave a comment, follow, subscribe. Yeah. Go Panthers. Awkward. All right.